Well, friends, this holiday shopping season, if you're looking for some Steam Deck accessories, I'm going to talk about today's channel sponsor, Jsaux, and their Steam Deck docks that they have available, because you could go on Valve's official website and pick up the Steam Deck official dock, but you'd be missing the wide choices that Jsaux has to offer at prices that Valve can't even compete with. For those of you who are budget-minded and just need a very simple dock, they have their HB0602, which has a 100 meg Ethernet port, just regular USB Type A's, and HDMI out, and then the power delivery that you can simply plug into the Steam Deck's USB-C port. This is going to allow you to actually have keyboard and mouse support, get it hooked up on a monitor, and still be able to use it. It's not quite as high-end as you could possibly go with some of their docks, but it does get the job done and comes in at a low price point to make it so that it works very well, and it also works as a great USB-C dock for any other device that might need it. It just fits the Steam Deck's ergonomics and works as a stand for it as well. But in case you want to step it up, they also offer a very similar dock, which is going to have gigabit Ethernet, USB 3.0 ports on the back with 3 of them, HDMI, and then USB-C power delivery up to 100 watts. This is the HB0603, and it's a step up from the 0602. Slightly more expensive, but does give you that full gigabit Ethernet, USB 3.0, and does happen to be a very versatile, solid dock. However, if you're interested in the official Valve Steam Deck dock, don't worry, they actually have a version of their docks that matches that too. This is the HB0702, and this one connects via USB-C, as they all do, has the gigabit Ethernet port on the side, USB 3.2 ports back here, HDMI, which supports 4K up to 60 Hertz, but as well as a display port in case you're looking to hook it up to a gaming monitor and want to have DisplayPort as a connectivity option. Then it also has the USB-C power delivery. This thing matches all of the specifications that Valve has on their official Steam Deck dock, but comes in at a much more competitive price point and makes it so that you're not breaking the bank at $90. This thing is a lot more affordable and is just as versatile. But if you want to know my personal favorite Steam Deck dock that Jsaux happens to offer, it is this one right here. This is the HB0604. We've done a dedicated video on this one previously, but it has the gigabit Ethernet, has 2 USB 3.1 ports, HDMI, USB-C power delivery, which is all great. You are missing that display port, but what you gain instead is so much more, and that is an M.2 port that's right up top here, which ours is fitted out with a 2 terabyte NVMe drive, but you could stick whatever NVMe drive you want up here, and you get additional capacity for your Steam Deck by just hooking it up to one dock. You got HDMI out, you have USB in for all of your peripherals, you've got gigabit Ethernet, and then you have all of your storage for your Steam games on one single Steam Deck dock. That makes it so easy to hook up to a monitor and just play whatever you want. You can download your entire Steam library if you're reasonable in how many games you actually have, and just have it set up there. And get subscribed to UFD Tech, because we're actually going to be testing out this dock shortly. Since it does have this M.2 port up here, we're going to be hooking it up with this external M.2 adapter, seeing if we can get a GPU to run off of it. Jsaux doesn't officially support that, but it does seem like something I really want to try, so we'll be doing that shortly. Get subscribed to UFD Tech if you want to see that. But in case you want other accessories, Jsaux has the whole gamut. They've got power chargers for the Steam Deck. They also have a great covering case, which allows you to actually hook it up onto the Steam Deck, doesn't block any of the ventilation ports, and then also gives you a kickstand for you to actually be able to play your games while having it tabletop. Jsaux really has a ton of different options for you to check out for your Steam Deck. You want to start at the low budget price point of just getting 100 meg Ethernet with USB 2 ports, then you can do that. But in case you want to step up to get a Steam Deck dock that actually matches Valve's official one with DisplayPort, you can do that with them too, or you can get really creative and have one that has an M.2 port attached to it. Jsaux is very versatile in their Steam Deck accessories. You can check them out at the link in the video description. Big thanks to them for sponsoring today's video, and we'll see you in the next one, friends. Cheers.